So, Mike, I've never done this before. I've never invited anybody on the channel with me. It's always just been me doing my thing, right? I have some skills. There's people out there who cook better than me. There's people out there who just cook different things better than me. One of the first things I asked you, like when I wanted to have you over, was, what do you want me to cook for you?
When you ask me like what my favorite things to enjoy are, I'm like, I don't know if I have favorite foods anymore. I don't think I ever eat the same thing like over and over and over. I used to love a Carnitas burrito with verde sauce and cheese on top. That was one thing that like I hadn't had really since I left Tijuana. And of course, at Tijuana Flats, like that was a lot of really basic ingredients. And you're like, you can make it fresh.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I know all these ingredients. I've had them like out of a bag or some pre-made thing that was just shipped to us. So I was like, I want to see Trey tackle like this favorite thing I used to have from my old job.
And tackle it we did. We start out with some real fresh ingredients. Mexican crema, black beans, and 2 types of cheese. Queso fresco, we take it and we crumble it into a bowl. And quesadilla melting cheese. We're gonna go ahead and grate that on our box grater. Don't be shy. Time to undress the tomatillos for that sauce. Ah, they naked. We're gonna break down a whole bunch of jalapenos. Spicy. Time to get some color on them. Heat over a direct flame until charred and blackened. It's a hard life for a tomatillo. Stripped of all your clothes, burned alive. It'll be alright though. Delicious. Into the bowl and into the food processor we go. Let's give it a whirl. Blend until slightly chunky. And then we're going to get it into our pan and let it simmer over medium heat. Add in 1 cup of your bone broth. And while that simmers, now's a good time to chop up that cilantro. Let me get about a half cup of that. Make sure you season as you go with salt and pepper. Next, we add a tablespoon of cornstarch slurry, just to thicken it up a bit. Now let's give those black beans a little bit of help. Start with some shallots. Once those are caramelized nicely, we'll add in some adobo and some Mexican oregano. 1 grated clove of garlic and the rest of your bone broth and a tablespoon of ham bouillon. And let's go with some extra oregano just for safety. Time to slap it all together. Get your rice down, add your black beans, and then go in with the pork. Don't be shy. Cheese on top, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of white onion. Give it a roll. Look at them skills, bro. Look at them skills. Perfect. Let's go with the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Oh, shiny, delicious, fresh. The stripe of the Mexican crema on top, a little bit of queso fresco, and some bright green cilantro. Delicious. Let's get in there and take a bite.
I hope I made your fantasies come true tonight.
These pork burritos tonight it was something magical about them. You know, I get to do it with a buddy of mine, someone who, you know, I look to culinarily. We all have different skills, and I've done this professionally for a really long time. And even then, I don't think I've seen a tenth of the cooking world that there is.
I'm telling you, dude. I appreciate you coming, buddy.
Always a fun time being here with you.
Tell them where to find you.
You can find us Oh No Radio Show in any one of your podcast aggregates. You can check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/ONRS_Mike B. Video games. I want to hang out. Let's hang out.
How much gelatin is in that oat cream?
How many bones did you grind
How
to make this oat milk?
How many horses are in it? Tell me.
You know the ratio of horse to oats.
Yeah.